Louisiana beer reviews recorded at Bethune Supermarket. Today, we're looking at Green Flash Brewing's West Coast IPA. The Green Flash beers started coming available in Louisiana last year. I've tried many of them and they're fabulous. And I'm expecting this one to be great also, but you never know until you try it. This is 7.3% alcohol, so it's a little higher alcohol than normal. And the IBU is 95. Okay, they use Simcoe, Columbus, Centennial, and Cascade hops. Apparently this was introduced in 2005. It doesn't say that on the website, but the oldest reviews I found on Rate Beer and Beer Advocate were from 05, so it must be 8 years old. Gets an exceptional score on Beer Advocate. The Bros give it a world-class rating. A 99 out of 100 on Rate Beer, a 100 out of 100 for the style, and a most excellent score on the Beer and Me. So, without further ado, let's check it out. They got a lot of good stuff coming into this store today. For instance, St. Arnold Blue Icon and Divine Reserve. And I believe that's like 11% alcohol, so I can't wait to check that out. Their new Divine Reserve. Okay. Let's take a taste of this beer. I see some smoke coming out now that some of the overhead lights aren't on yet, so you may not pick up this smoke. But we've all seen water vapor before. All right. That's a big head, huh? A very thick cream-colored head, and the appearance is, I would say, mostly clear. It's got a little haze to it, and it's very bubbly. Well, it's an etch bottom. It's very bubbly and orange. Golden, orange golden, like IPAs tend to be. Let's go with the smell evaluation. Well, it's like I expected. Very citrusy, very hoppy, spicy in the nose, some caramel, a lot of pine, that hop oil. It smells wonderful. Let's go with the flavor evaluation. Oh, darling, that's bitter. Yes, it's very bitter. I wouldn't guess 95 though, but anyway, I would think it was lower. But for some reason, I always think that. It's very bitter, it's piney, it's oily, it's bready, it's got sweetness, sugariness, the mouthfeel is light to medium, more toward medium, and a little oily. The finish is mostly dry. It's, well, a pleasant finish, sort of a, and I say this a lot because it's the case many times, a mellow finish. It's not too sharp, it's not too bitter, and it's pretty drinkable. If this was a cheddar cheese, it wouldn't be a super sharp cheddar. It would be sharp. Straighten those bottles up. But it wouldn't be ultra sharp. I don't know how many different ways you can configure an IPA. I mean, the market is so flooded with IPAs. They're like this and that and this and that and that and this and this and that, and they're like slightly different down the line. And this is another one of those. So look at that lacing. And in one way you could say that it's run-of-the-mill because it's so much like all the rest. But that would be a bad way to say it because so many of them are so fantastically tasty and delicious. So if you're run-of-the-mill in the extraordinary camp, that's not bad. And this is really, really good. So I'm going to go with a solid A. Not going to say world class, but I will say it is most excellent. So, and it's kind of like, you know, talking about being in a big group. It's sort of like, let's just take another class of lagers. Well, there's so many lagers. The market has been so crowded for so many years, and the people started to be against that because they would say this is just like the other one. I mean, you could, if you take all the, let's say, mass-produced lagers down the line and you try them, there's some slight little differences, but they're so similar. And the IPAs tend to be that way, and wheat beers also. And I'm not disparaging it. I like to try all the different beers, of course. So I think you should get on down here or wherever you are, pick up some Green Flash West Coast IPA. It's terrific. Les Le Bon Ton Relais. This is a most excellent beer. I'm going to end this review by saying y'all come on down to Matherns and check out their huge beer selection. Not to mention their huge wine selection. Oh, I have a lot of shopping to do.